guys, welcome to my channel. So this is going to be a reading for the sign of Pisces. Pisces, my readings are timeless, so when you see them is when you're meant to hear them. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Also, please don't forget to hit the post notification bell so you can get alerts when my videos are posted. Pisces, if you wish to donate towards my channel, all the links will be in the description box down below. So let's get into your reading. I don't know which one of these cards came out first, but either way, we're going to just put them there like that. All right, first and foremost, I would like to thank Mango Bomb Squishy. Thank you so much for the blessing yesterday. Actually, there were several blessings that happened from you yesterday. You actually donate towards my channel, but I also had a conversation with you yesterday that was a blessing as well. So thank you so much. I totally appreciate it. All right, so first and foremost, there is an energy that is something familiar, something from the past, and for me it came in the I could hear somebody calling me, but they weren't saying my name. They was calling me something that only one person calls me, and I could hear this person saying it so clearly. So I don't know if this is from like the person thinking about something, but to me, this person seems like they would hate me. So, because the way they act seems like you should be hating me. I don't understand why I would hear you calling my name. So this person calls me baby doll. And I kept hearing that person yesterday say baby doll, like they were trying to wake me up. And then it goes into like initially when I first went through the dark night of the soul, and I was feeling like, because even still I feel like this is not real. Like I was in a coma and I gotta wake up. And for the first couple months I kept feeling like that. I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I still feel like that because I be thinking this is not my life. This is not the way things are supposed to be, but apparently this is real, and everything that's happening is happening. But that's what I was hearing. The person saying baby doll, baby doll. And then I'm thinking, like, why are you here? What are you saying? What are you trying to say? So like the person's trying to communicate with me telepathically. And if you're watching, don't do that. If you got something to say, you can say it. But whatever it is that you're trying to do on the spirit realm, I don't like it. And yeah, you got something to say, be a man about it. Straightforward, because all the other shit you're doing is unnecessary. So that's just that on that. I don't like nobody trying to do no sneaky shit. So that's what it feels like. It's like this person is outwardly attacking you, but meanwhile subconsciously they're trying to communicate with you to appease the situation or calm the situation down or something. But I don't like that because that's weird. You can't show me one action that you despise me and that you hate me, and then subconsciously try to trick my brain into saying, calling me baby doll, because you should be calling me Satan. That's how I feel like you treating me. And then on another note, that S thing, because I kept saying, I said something yesterday about S, and it kept being a thing. So there was names that were given. And the only thing it came across to me was, why did I never not think of Satan first? So then it's just been a lot with that, because again, I'm still trying to figure out even where that's coming from, because it's still there, and it kept playing in my brain even like yesterday, last night. So I woke up, okay, look at this. So I woke up in the middle of the night, and well, it wasn't the middle of the night, it was early, but still a good, you know, early waking time. And it was just like I just couldn't go back to sleep, so I just did a come get ready with me for my other channel. So if you're not following my other channel, please go follow my other channel. It's Golden Girl 302, GOLDEN GURL 302. And I would like to say thank you to the tarot subscribers that have already went over there, because I also already told y'all that I was being trolled heavily on that channel. And I saw where somebody was trying to say something and the person's being racist. And I think the person that commented that, you know, let them know something. So y'all checking them. I appreciate y'all for that. I think that person came from my tarot channel. So thank you, whoever you are, for coming to my defense and basically standing up for me. But okay, so splitting the deck here, we got a fight and a battle happening, and then we got your household, your happy, all this stuff upside down. So personal celebrations, inner harmony, conflict with others, lack of support, breakdown in communication, a home conflict, and transience. Okay, so then here you got a fight. So this is actually saying the exact same thing. A battle within the home. Somebody trying to disturb your inner peace. Somebody trying to stop your personal celebrations or stop you from celebrating yourself. So that's like somebody trying to make you feel insecure. So then you got a battle that's happening right here. A competition, a debate, a rivalry, a conflict, disagreement, strife, transition, turmoil, clashing of egos, and somebody being petty. Which is funny because literally the person that I hear saying baby doll is a person that I'm in the middle of the divorce with. And so I'm trying to figure out, like, why am I hearing that? Because I can hear it very clearly. So I don't know if now they're calling somebody else the same thing, or if they're actually talking to me, but I can hear the person saying it because it's been a thing for the past couple days. But to me, I feel like because I know this person, they're doing it intentionally. But either way, this person is trying to create conflict and a bunch of mess. So we're in the middle of a court fight over some shit that they basically, I don't know, it's just weird that this person's doing that. And I keep saying to everybody, like, the reason why God had to take me through this is because no amount of money, nobody telling me, I had to see this person for who they are myself. I had to see that this person, because it's childish and they're petty. So I couldn't believe, or I can't believe the amount of things that this person has done, even to the tune of trying to get me sent to jail. Like, you a street nigga and you trying to get somebody sent to jail. So it's weird to me, and that's the reason why I'm saying that person could never ever get put back into my energy, because that's weird that you would do that. So it's weird to me that I hear that, and I hear it very clearly. But on the other note, like, if somebody got something to say to me, say it. Because if I got something to say to somebody, I'm definitely going to say it, and it's just weird. So dealing with that. And other thing was, okay, so there was a card initially, because when I sat here, I started shuffling and something came out. And where is it? Because I wanted to make sure that I said it, because since it was there, I wanted to just make sure that it was very there. And it was okay, this palm tree. So instantly, because of all the things that I was talking about, is giving me shade. Somebody throwing shade. Whereas shade also can be a thing that kind of saves you, because it could save you from the sun, but somebody throwing shade. And then part of what I was thinking, you know, something being over, because looking at the cards, transition, change, Cupid's arrow, kisses, a axe, and a chaser. So something's over, into chasing a relationship. And then what I thought was these two cards fell out at the same time, giving me an ending, the ending of the kisses, an ending of somebody that would be like, you know, very sweet, very affectionate. It's the ending to that. So there's a new start and a change, because there's a butterfly, a relationship evolving to the next phase, healing. And I should have took the top card off of this from the beginning, but I didn't, so I don't know what was there. But this card was there from the beginning when it first came out. And Stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. So being flexible in a situation. Endurance is about being able to last a little, for a while, or growth, moving on, so healing, evolving. Stability and security, so that's giving me like you having some type of a firm foundation, so building stability and security in your energy or around you. So we got butterfly, a relationship evolving into the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. And I feel like my brain is doing 9 million different things. So we talked about growth here. We're talking about growth here. So personal healing, chapters being closed out, new chapters open, or actually books being closed out and a whole new book starting. Because that's what it's giving me. Like, okay, that book is done. So now we, whoever the last person you were on, the book of this person is over. And somebody is getting ready, because literally, here's that thing again. I keep hearing Sam. So that the end, a change. So the end of one book and then into another book. So apparently I got to call you again, because here we go. All right. And you might just be doing that, so I might just be picking up on you too. But, so here we go. You turning into the butterfly. So, butterflies change and transition. So, butterfly starts off from a worm, and then it turns into something beautiful. So, as of now, you may be in the cocoon phase, where you're transitioning. So this is where you have to do all the work, and you're not allowed to be released from the cocoon until you're done. It's like having a baby. So you're birthing something. So the baby can't be delivered until a certain point in the period of time. If the baby's born too early, there could be something wrong with it. If the baby's born too late, there could be something wrong with it. So it could be defects that could happen in between the whole entire situation. So here is growth. This is where you're evolving. This is where you're building yourself before you move into the next phase. So we got that. But also on the other note, I keep hearing Satan. So because literally that was the thing that I thought of. Why was that not the first thing? Because I kept saying in the readings, it was different people's names. I was supposed to be saying Baron Samedi, I think his name is, the keeper of the crossroads. And then when I was talking about X-Men, I didn't say Professor Xavier. I kept saying, I think his name starts with an S. So something about a S is important, which is also giving me pathways. Because there's a card that I have, and it talks about your pathway being clear, or the pathway, your pathway to personal growth was not a straight one. So there had to be some twists and some turns, and you had to navigate this journey because it wasn't a conventional pathway. It's something different. So something about you is different. All right, so then we have Cupid's arrow, but you got to go through the change and you got to go through the transition. And it's almost like, because now I'm hearing the Baron Samedi, his last name. What is his last name? Because that starts with an S. So let me see. Yeah, that's his name, Baron Samedi. And when I just went and looked this up, it said, because you know how the Google will show you different versions, but inside the Google search, the question mark, the magnifying glass says Baron Demon. So the minute I seen it, it gave me Baron, like somebody can't have a baby. So apparently there's somebody else energy that I'm picking up on too. So a situation may be barren, but then also I said something about the desert. So that could be a link to that too, because being barren is like the desert. Nothing can grow there. So Baron Samedi spends most of his time in the invisible realm of the Loa. He is notorious for his outrageous behavior, swearing continuously and making filthy jokes to the other spirits. He is married to another powerful death spirit known as Maman Brigitte, but he often chases after mortal women. He loves smoking and drinking, and when in mortal form, he is rarely seen without a cigar in his mouth or a glass of rum in his bony fingers. Samedi's purpose is to serve as the Baron of tombs, corpses, zombies, decomposition, and resurrection. And in the latter capacity, he is often called upon for healing by those near or approaching death, often bringing him into conflict with his more benevolent and lower lawful counterpart, Papa Legba, which is, okay, because I was getting ready to say, they keep giving me like the same vibes. Okay, so let's see, this is what I needed to see. Okay, something felt like it wanted to take my breath away. Bringing him into conflict with his more benevolent and lawful counterpart, Papa Legba, who controls the gateways between life and death. And he is a more malicious and dark individual. He often makes bargains and pacts with brokers and other dark voodoo practitioners, often in charge for being able to take control of their bodies, as he lacks a physical form of his own. His more traditional bargains often being prolonged lives, better health, healed wounds, given more magical powers, or the ability to resurrect the corpses as enslaved mindless zombies, typically introducing himself as being a friend on the other side. Okay, and then I've been saying something about your friend. So somebody is bargaining, somebody making a deal. But the part that got me was prolonging lives and better health. Somebody made a deal, because that's all that's giving me. Somebody made a deal. I said the other day, because I listen to the readings once they go up. But the other day I said, somebody making a deal. Okay, there's that smell. For your life. Somebody made a deal for your life, but now they have to, somebody has to pay for that because they can't kill you. They couldn't kill you. And now somebody has to pay for that. So the demon that they made a deal with initially wants payment. It had to be you or basically them. So now somebody made a new bargain. So they bargained with one demon. That didn't pay off. The demon wants payment, and now they made a new bargain with a new demon. These people definitely don't know what they're doing. Alright, and I don't know how this reading went dark all of a sudden, but so all that's giving me is somebody trying to stop their karma yet again. It's what I said before in another reading, trying to slow the wheel down. So that didn't work because everything blew up. You broke it. So the universe is going to adjust itself as many times as needed in order to put itself back into alignment. So now we got a person bargaining and negotiating on top of a deal with a different demon to now save their own ass. And then I was getting, and that's the reason why I'm saying that the actions that they're taking is fake. Somebody's playing like they're, and again, I'm no judgment because I'm being told not to judge the situation. But it's fake to me. And there goes that smell. All right, so all I keep hearing, I guess I want to put this like this. I normally don't take this, but I want to put it there like that because it's showing up. Because all I keep hearing is somebody saying they're stuck in a situation they can't get out of. They're tied to they're tied to it. So and we got a King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This is not this reading though. All right, y'all got to bear with me because something else is happening, because what I'm telling you right now don't got nothing to do with this reading. All right, so y'all have somebody in your energy, somebody around, somebody that, because I hear take it as it comes. You're going to have to take this situation as it comes. It's like the thing when I said you're not dating potential anymore. You're dating the person for exactly who they are, what they are. So if you wouldn't date this person at their right now, then it has to be a no. So there's somebody that's in your energy that is definitely working in the darkness. I'm getting both areas, both realms, but this person is negotiating with demons to stop inevitable fate, which I don't understand. Because if it's inevitable fate, that means that it has to happen at some point in time. But they're being held off by bargaining with one demon and then to the next demon and then to the next demon. But I feel like they hit a brick wall, because those two demons that I was just talking about, those two deities, are basically like gatekeepers. So, and that thing said that they have often bringing him into conflict with his more benevolent and lawful counterpart, Papa Legba. So we got them putting them at odds. So now we got a conflict between two demons over one person. All right, I don't know what that is, because like I said, that's different. That's different than what is on this table. So apparently that's very specific to a person, something that you need to know about somebody. The person is giving me that they show one thing on the outside, but on the inside, there's something different happening. Yeah, so let's go back to where we were at. The butterfly up here, Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation or a meeting, a hesitation. Y'all know Cupid is depicted as a cherub baby, cherub angel, a little fat angel baby, which is innocent, and that's what it looks like. But something about this don't feel good, because now I feel like it is going to this reading, because it's talking about, because when I say a little innocent baby, it gave me the other version. Like, this is not that type. This is now a connection of, and I kept saying that too before, it's like an angel and a demon. If you go back, and this is something I've always said about me and this person, so this person must be corrupting my energy right now, because listen, see what I'm saying? I can feel it, because it talks about, or I was talking about, because this is a story that has something to do with me, and I said, because a person would say, why would an angel marry a demon? It's bridging the gaps between heaven and hell. So when I met my person, I knew there was a demon in there, but I was in control of that demon. And so everything seemed like it was fine. It was on a, you know, we kind of balanced each other out. But then I said, because somebody cast a spell, and the demon got loose, and then it was out of control. So now this person is out of balance. They are a little crazy, and so that's also contributing to the person, the way, because they're being irrational. Like some stuff that I've seen, even that got sent to me by somebody, it shows me this person is irrational, because as I was looking at it, I was saying that's not them, so why would they do that? But anyway, because it's out of balance, it's mentally unstable. And when you get a demon mentally unstable, they attack everybody. Either way, I don't know what that was. It was something weird that was happening. So now the connection has to be remade again. And when Cupid's arrow hits a person, it is like, and y'all probably gonna have to just read between the lines in this reading, because this reading probably seems a little weird and crazy, and it is, but it just is what it is. So take it how it resonates. And if you don't understand, don't read too much in it. Just click out, because this reading is probably definitely not for you. So I'm gonna just be the first person to tell you, when stuff don't resonate with you and it seems like it's going somewhere else, just click out. So, because I'm still gonna give it, because it's obviously meant for somebody, just not for you. And I'm not offended, because just go. So when Cupid hits a person, it's almost like y'all just fall in love anyway, whether or not you like the person or whether or not y'all knew each other or anything. So same exact vibe, but it's also giving me like something that goes against your free will. Because if you just automatically are now falling in love with a person that you don't know because you got hit with an arrow, that's making you now go into a blend in a marriage with somebody that is maybe not somebody that you would have been with if that hadn't happened. So it's giving me the vibe of a spell being cast. A spell being cast over you to make you fall in love with somebody that you wouldn't normally fall in love with. On another note, I also remember, like, sometimes it's like you may have been eyeing a person, but y'all are nervous. So it's giving also an innocent vibe here too. So it's almost like the energy is, because you know, when you see cartoons and it's like this person, like you gotta, because I keep hearing the word smitten, and I don't know where that keeps coming from, because that is like a older person's word. This person is smitten. So now that's also giving me like these are old demons and devils, like old. So the person wouldn't have the courage to come up to you and talk to you. So you might be attracted to the person, but y'all just don't have the courage. And then Cupid gets tired of y'all, you know, doing this thing, and then that's when he hits you with the arrow. So it's giving me that vibe too, but something is weird, because literally it's giving me demon love and angel love. All right, so then we got kisses here. Unconditionally loving someone, giving and receiving affection, and falling in love. So equal give and take. Unconditionally loving somebody, unconditionally loving somebody. You can love somebody unconditionally and stop not even be with them, okay? But this seems to be like something that's on a whole nother level. Giving and receiving affection, falling in love. Take it how it come, okay? So then you got to ask, a breakup, a separation, stopping the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment. Stopping the pattern means like breaking family curses. It could also just be something as simple as y'all leaving, separating from each other, and that be it. But this goes further, because it's saying stopping the pattern, meaning this is something that you keep doing over and over and over and over and over again. So you need to stop that, or that's something that happens generation to generation to generation. So silent treatment, basically somebody going cold on you, not talking to you, just quitting, just done, nothing, no words. And abandonment, no words, and just leaving and moving out. So giving me the vibe like somebody may have done that to you, or you're doing that to somebody, and that period of time is either over, or because it's giving me an ending of something, an ending of a separation, stopping a pattern. So it's like a no more karmic cycles. So apparently somebody broke a cycle, but also it's giving me, because here it was like giving and receiving, falling in love, almost like somebody trying to stop that, because those two cards came out together, which again is giving me like definitely some type of spell trying to be put on something or a situation. And then you have axe here in front of chaser. So no longer chasing nobody, no longer being in a codependent relationship, no longer having fear of abandonment, just letting people go where they going and bitch bye. Okay, see ya, good day. So releasing that type of energy, releasing those types of behavior. So definitely healing and growth there. And then we have imaginary friend, childhood treasures resurface. The number's 15. Childhood friends, you may have had a imaginary friend as a childhood, in your childhood. But even that, me saying that, it feels like you going through your, you know how they say you in your second childhood, or you going through another childhood or whatever. That is like when grown people start to act like little kids again, but it's like a fun energy, so where you just able to live in the moment and have a good time. So also giving me that type of vibe. So it's like healing your inner child, but it's a movie. What is his name? Fuck, I hate when I do that, because I have the thought of it. Something about Bob or something. It's like a ghost that creates havoc, like creates problems for a little kid. All right, I try to look it up. I can't find it. But anyway, it's a funny kids movie, and it talks about it's the little boy, he can see ghosts, or like a spirit, and he keeps getting them in trouble. He keeps doing like pranks and stuff on people. But anyway, that type of vibe. So you may have had one of them as a child growing up. But anyway, it's giving me more malicious, not malicious, more of prankster energy. So a trickster spirit that is around, that has been wreaking havoc lately. So that's a thing. And then we have strange companions in stranger places. Challenges, use your imagination to get you out of a situation. So that also is calling back to this card. Use your imagination and childhood imaginary friends. So something about your imagination. All right, let's see. This is... Okay, the ability of the mind to be creative or resourceful. Okay, so then it says there are two types of imagination. One is known as the synthetic imagination, and the other one also as the creative imagination. Synthetic imagination consists of the act of combining recognized ideas, concepts, plans and facts and principles in new arrangements. The old axiom, there is nothing new under the sun, grew out of the fact that the majority of things which seem to be new are nothing but a rearrangement of that which is old. Practically all the patents recorded in the patent office are nothing more than an old idea which have been rearranged in a new order or given a new use. Patents which do not come under this heading are known as basic patents, and they are the work of creative imaginations. That is, they are based on newly created ideas which have not been previously used or recognized. Creative imagination has its source as far as science has been able to determine in the subconscious mind, where it exists. Through some power unknown to science, the ability to perceive and interpret new ideas, it is believed by some that the faculty of creative imagination truly is the workshop of the soul. Of one fact we could be sure, and that is the undeniable reality of the existence of a faculty of the mind which some men perceive and interpret new ideas never before known to man. Okay? All right, so strange companions and stranger things, challenges. Use your imagination. So working on an old idea, there's nothing new under the sun. So basically saying that an old idea can be rearranged into a new idea. So use your imagination to get you out of or get you into whatever it is that you're trying to do. All right, so we have negative thoughts, self-restraints, imprisonment, victim mentality, restrictions, feeling isolated. It seems as though you're blocked, but you can take a step. So you're only limited by what you're thinking. So something creative, you're only limited by whatever it is that you could be thinking about the situation. All right, so we have a Queen of Cups here. Compassionate, comforting, calm, nurturance, healing, emotionally stable, intuitive, and very caring. So trusting your intuition, but also knowing, being very intuitive, okay? Be open to receive the healing, love, and nurturing that you need. So something about taking care of yourself is important on this time because you're using your imagination and being very creative. Lots of healing energy here, even past with the other thing, because there's a demon lurking and a trickster energy lurking around here. It's time for a change. Learn something new. Use technology and gadgets with wisdom. What did I say? Literally that card playing into this card, and it's clearly doing something deep. So we got the number 13, the number 28, the number 7, and the number 23. Time to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. So that always gives me like the iPhones. And somebody said in the comments the other day, remember when the apple and the blueberry were just fruit. So that type of vibe. Now an apple and a blueberry is something that is technology based. So wisdom, that is old. So use technology and gadgets with wisdom. It's time for a change. Time to learn something new. So rearrange, use your imagination, and something new, learn something new. So in school we're taught history and we're taught, but there's something that there's stuff that we're not taught. So even like religious or religion and certain things of that nature, there's things based on, what was already put into the universe. But they're saying it's time to learn something new, something alien, something foreign is what I'm getting from that. We got the violet angel here, breaking dawn. Violet is another form of purple, and purple is your crown chakra, so imagination, your head, so things of that nature. And then I'm also getting senses are important. Your eye awakening. Violet angel, the number's 23, but she is definitely giving me like dark angel vibes. So, which is now giving me something attacking you mentally, physically, and spiritually. So trickster energy, still something happening in this reading that is, there's an underlying thing here. All right, so we got a page of pentacles, a manifestation. Some reflecting financially, opportunities, new skills, new development, new direction, new ambition, new desire, new diligence, news, and information. So some type of news coming out, and your focus on your goals will bring you great success. So focusing on your goals. imagination, focusing on your goals, and also something new. So taking something old, turn it into something new. So you heard what they said. The patent office is full of old shit that is now turned into some new shit. And so whatever, as far as your imagination can take you, that's where you can go. So maybe they're telling you to go look at an old patent or something else and revamp it. All right, so this card right here talks about greediness, envy, possessiveness, stinginess, overspending, self-protective, self-centered, delays, obstacles, and loss. And y'all heard me say a conflict happening. So somebody around you could be a greedy, envious spirit. Very, and it talks about possessiveness. And I said, when we were talking about that demon, that they possess other people's bodies. So demon possessed. What is happening here? Because it also talks about what I said earlier when I said I knew there was a demon in there. So, and then I said the spell that released the demon, and then apparently there's another demon in place, and this one is acting in a different way because very low vibrational. Delays, obstacles, trying to cause delays and obstacles. So there's a period, there's a person. And period also is like a period of time. So you may have gone through this over a period of time. But then it gave me a female having a period, a menstrual cycle. So somebody trying to connect to you via your menses, your period, your... Okay, so I don't know what is happening right here. This is definitely on a whole nother level, okay? So basically sex vibes. Like if you are a person having sex with a person and you're having sex on your period, you probably should stop because they're trying to enter into your body through your life force, through your womb. And somebody also doing like blood magic, blood rituals is what this is giving me. So somebody's definitely doing a blood ritual that is trying to create an obstacle to put into your way for you not to be able to either, because it's mental magic, and then it's giving me the vibe of like restrictions, blockages. And then you got a fight between one demon and another demon over a person basically negotiating on one level and not being able to fulfill it because they couldn't kill you or they couldn't deliver on their whatever it was they promised them about you, and now all of these things are happening. And then I'm getting a vibe like somebody may not be even having sex, so that could be the other reason why they weren't able to connect to you. So it's like trying to send, because here you got a knight upside down, so trying to send people in your direction, but it didn't work. So moodiness, disappointments, overreacting. Okay, so imagination, jealousy. So something about the imagination is definitely important because it's 3 times in this reading. Jealousy, untrustworthy, unreliable, and unpredictable. So somebody that you can't count on. But somebody trying to send a karmic energy in your direction. And then at the bottom of the deck, you got a King of Pentacles. You got a King of Pentacles, an Emperor upside down. So a conflict happening right now. And it's giving me like, because all I'm hearing is for the love of money. So somebody for the love of money is playing around with some demonic voodoo forces and don't know what they're doing because it's causing a clash. All right, I'm just gonna bring this reading to an end because I feel like whoever this is for, hopefully you got what you need to get, but I gotta figure out something else because something ain't right. So I feel like I want to do another reading and see what happens because I don't know how this got to this, but this is where we're at. So I'm gonna take these 2 cards because I want to know how an Emperor got flipped upside down. with money. So if this reading resonates with you, then the next reading is going to be this, because I just want to be nosy. I'm sorry, but I do, because I ain't really sorry. But I just want to know why this got on my table, because I don't like it. It's somebody's business that I don't care about. So at the end of the day, not my problem. But since it's here, apparently I'm supposed to be aware of it. So let's see what happens. So Pisces, this is the reading. Hopefully it helps. Thank you for coming, and go with God.